us that you got the best, the hottest band in the world.
Hey, schmack-em-a-gob, everybody. Welcome to Black Sabbath Sunday. And Luke Hayes, he donated for me to put Mob Rules versus Holy Diver. It's kind of strange how I haven't done this one already. But maybe I did. I didn't check. Because, hey man, this would be a good track by track. I mean, it's Dio's album, Mob Rules, and his next album, Holy Diver. So, both solid. If I had to pick which one I like more, I gotta go with Mob Rules because of Sign of the Southern Cross alone. But then you got, Voodoo and Falling Off the Edge of the World, the Mob Rules, and oh my God, what a great album. But, hey, Holy Diver ain't no slouch, man. I think there's not one bad song on Holy Diver. All killer, no filler. All right, so let's go, Luke. Let's do this. All right. We start off with Turn on the Night versus Stand Up and Shout. I got to go with Stand Up and Shout, man. One of the greatest openings to any metal album ever. Pumping, kick-ass song. Wins. All right, next. Oh, this is tough. Voodoo versus Holy Diver. Oh, this is really tough. Barely giving it to Voodoo. Barely. Because, man, Holy Diver's a badass song. But I barely got to give it to, Voodoo. All right, next. Sign of the Southern Cross. The best song on here. It used to be Falling Off the Edge of the World, but now I think Sign of the Southern Cross is the best song on this album. Versus the amazing song Gypsy that I absolutely love. But I got to go with Sign of the Southern Cross on this one. All right, next. E5150 versus Caught in the Middle. I mean, E5150 is cool and all, the instrumental and shit. But Caught in the Middle, I like more. It's my favorite vocal performance from Ronnie James Dio on this album. It just smokes. It's a deep track, and it's awesome. And it wins. All right, this one's really tough. The Mob Rules, not Mob Rules. The song is called The Mob Rules. Versus Don't Talk to Strangers. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. I'm going to have to go with The Mob Rules. Barely. It's just such a badass song. I one time played a tribute show for Dio, and I had my band rehearse Mob Rules for it, right? And we're rehearsing it, and it sounds pretty damn good. We played it live, and I sounded like ass. I hope nobody filmed it. I did, but I'm never going to release it. It was horrible. Band was tight, though. Mob Rules wins. I got to give it to Mob Rules. All right, now we flipped the albums over. We got Country Girl versus Straight to the Heart. Love them both, but I'm going with Country Girl. In dreams, I think of you. God, I love that song. Tony and Geezer didn't like it, though. But Ronnie did, and good thing it ended up on the album. Unfortunately, I never got to see them play this live, though it was played live at shows I wasn't at. All right, next. I'm giving that to Country Girl. Next. Slip It Away versus Invisible. Love them both, but easily Invisible. What an awesome, awesome song that is. And I did get to see Dio play Invisible once on the Magica tour, I believe. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did. I'm giving that to Invisible. All right, next. Falling Out the Edge of the World versus Rainbow in the Dark. I got to go with Falling Out the Edge of the World. And I love Rainbow in the Dark. When Rainbow in the Dark was new, I was so happy when I would hear it on the radio and stuff. I'm like, yeah, Dio, man. Like, Rainbow in the Dark was a big hit for Dio back then. It was so big that they even did a Budweiser commercial with Dio singing to Rainbow in the Dark. But to this Bud's for you. Check it out. It's on YouTube. Type in Dio Budweiser and hear the Budweiser commercial. And I remember hearing that back in the day on the radio. I hear that commercial. I was like, whoa, that's so awesome. Yeah, I'm all for musical artists doing commercials and making tons of money. I'm all for that. Fucking sell out these nuts, man. All right, Falling Off the Edge of the World gets that one. All right, now we end it with Over and Over versus Shame on the Night. I love them both, but this is easy. I'm going with my favorite song off of Holy Diver, Shame on the Night. Total Sabbathy, doomy. I love the way it ends. And him like, Holy Diver. So badass. So, Luke, this is the final score. And as you can see, that was pretty damn close, man. 5-4. Both epic albums. I love them both. And thank you, Luke, so much, man. And everybody out there. I'm glad you watched. I'm glad you're still watching. Leave your comments below about Mob Rules and Holy Diver. How would you rank them side by side? And, hey, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell. I really would appreciate that. And like the video because it's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and Holy Diver. And smack 'em a gob.